see this problem. In that journal we completed those problems. Okay, and also we prepared ledger accounts. Okay, now see the next problem in the journal, and we will prepare ledger accounts also. Give the journal entries for the following transactions. Okay, on April 1st, 2009, business started with cash amount of rupees 10,000. Next, so that business will start with cash. How much is cash? 10,000. Cash is invested into the business. Okay, person name is not given, so that directly what's the entry? Cash account data to capital account. Next, April 3rd, deposited in SBI 6,000. What deposited? Cash. Okay, cash is deposited in SBI bank. How much is rupees? 6,000. Next, on 5th, bought goods from Mahavir. Bought goods means what? Purchases. Okay, purchases goods from Mahavir. So in this transaction, either cash or on credit is mentioned. No, then cash is mentioned. It is a cash transaction. So in this transaction, they did not give any information. So that's why this is a credit transaction. Okay, purchased goods from Mahavir, amount of rupees 1500. Next, on 9th April, sold goods to Gupta. How much? 650. Sold means sales. Next, and 12th, paid cash to Mahavir 990. Discount received is rupees 10 rupees. Okay, actually how much is 990? Total is how much? 1000 rupees. So that cash is paid to Mahavir, but how much cash we paid to Mahavir? Only 990 rupees. What about 10 rupees is discount received. Next, cash received from Gupta, discount allowed. Next, and 28th April, furniture purchased, amount of rupees is 300. Next, and 22nd, draw cash from bank for personal use. Then personal use, what we wrote in that before problems, we wrote drawings. Or else suppose draw cash from bank for office use, then the time entry is what? Cash account data to bank account. So in this personal use, when that personal use is given, we write drawings. Okay, rupees 600. Next is paid rent by check. Through check means we pay rent through bank. Okay, so instead of given cash, what we given? We give check to that building owner. So that paid rent by check is rupees 200. Next is salary due to clerk. Due is a, okay, we will pay salary to the clerk, but we did not pay. That is an outstanding. Okay, salary due to clerk is rupees 300. Okay, now see the journal entries. After that, we will prepare ledger accounts. Journal entries. So what is a pro forma of journal? Date, particulars, LF number. LF means ledger folio, debit amount, credit amount. date, particulars, LF number, debit amount, credit amount. Two thousand nine, 1st April. What is first transaction? Business started with cash. So generally, how to start the business with some amount of capital invested in that business. Okay, so at that time cash is coming into the business, and we will give one person will give that cash now. So that is an a capital. So then that time entry is cash account data. Cash account data to here who person start the business. Here we write that person's name, like Mahesh account, Naresh account, Suresh account. But in this problem name is not given, so that's why we will write is cash account data to capital account. Cash account data to capital account. Amount of rupees is 10,000. 10,000. Narration is being business started. Being business started. Next is an 3rd April, deposited in SBI. So cash is deposited into bank now. So in that bank balance is increasing now. So that cash is coming into the bank. So that's why SBI, we here who is the receiver? SBI bank is the receiver now. So that SBI bank account data, what's going out? Cash is going out now. So that SBI bank account data to cash account. Amount of rupees is 6,000. 6,000. Narration is being cash deposited into SBI bank. SBI bank account data to cash account, being cash deposited into SBI bank. Next is an April 5th, bought goods from Mahavir. So what is the narration? Purchased goods from Mahavir. So that what you receive some goods. Instead of goods, what we write? Purchases. Okay. Purchases account data. Who is a giver? Mahavir account. Purchases account data to Mahavir account. Rupees 1500. 1500. Narration is being goods purchased from Mahavir. Being goods purchased from Mahavir. The next is 9th April. Sold goods to Gupta. Okay. So here who is the receiver? So when cash transaction is there, so at that time for selling that goods what you receive cash now, so that cash is debited. But here what credit transaction, in that credit transaction person name will be given now. So what's that person name? Gupta. Sold goods to Gupta. Here who is the receiver? Gupta is the receiver. So at that time entry is Gupta account data to sales account. Gupta account data to sales account. Amount of rupees is 650. 650. Narration is being goods sold to Gupta. Next is 12th April. So paid cash to Mahavir. Amount of rupees 990 and discount received is 10 rupees. Here who is a receiver? Mahavir is a receiver, so that Mahavir account data. What's going on? Cash going on. So to cash account amount of rupees is 990, to discount received how much is discount received is given in problem is 10 rupees and total of amount is 1000. Okay, got it. Paid cash to Mahavir. How much is cash paid? Only 990. Discount received is 10 rupees. Total is how much? 1000. Narration is being cash paid to Mahavir. Next is on 15th April. Cash received from Gupta. Okay, here what we received? Cash. So that cash is debit. Cash account data. Discount allowed is also debit. Discount allowed account data. Cash account data. Discount allowed account data to who is the giver? Gupta is a giver to Gupta account. How much is cash account? 625. Discount allowed is rupees 25. Then total is 650. Narration is being cash received from Gupta. Next is 28th April. Furniture purchased. So that what comes into the business? Furniture na. So that furniture account data. Furniture account data to cash account. Amount is rupees 300. Narration is being furniture purchased. Next is Next is on 28th April, draw cash from bank for personal use. So in that problem, any personal use is mentioned, then that time you write drawings, not on a cash. Okay, drawings account data to, okay, entry is drawings account data to bank account. So draw cash from bank now. So here is a giver, bank is a giver now. So the drawings account data to bank account. Amount is rupees 600. Narration is being with cash withdrawn from bank. Being cash withdrawn from bank. The next date is, next is 30th April. Paid rent by check. So normally paid rent by cash or rent paid, then the time entry is what, rent account data to cash account. Okay, for that rent we have to pay cash, but here rent by check. Instead of cash we will give check to the owner. So at that time entry is what, rent account data to bank account. Rent account data to bank account rupees 200. Narration is being rent paid by check. And then last is 30th April. Salaries due to clerk. Generally salaries paid, what is the entry? Salaries account data to cash account. But in this problem, due is a, means we did not pay salary to the clerk from 2 months or 3 months. So that is an due or outstanding. Then the time entry is salary account data to outstanding salary account. Salary account data to outstanding salary account, amount of rupees 300. Being salary due to clerk. Okay, this is the problem up to the journal entries. Okay, so now journal entries completed. Now we will prepare ledger accounts on the basis of these entries. Okay, now see first which account we prepare. Capital account prepare. Okay, capital account. Ledger account name is capital account. So generally account is in the form of an a T shape. Left hand side is known as an a debit and right hand side is known as an a credit, and make it 4 columns, total 8 columns. date, particulars, JF. In that ledger we use the ledger folio. In ledger we use journal folio. Amount, date, particulars, JF number, amount. Okay. So in journal entries, capital account is credit. We write the credit side in capital account. Suppose in journal any entry will come on debit side, then the time we write the debit side here. So see that entry. Only one entry will be there regarding to this capital. What's that entry is cash account data to capital account. So capital account is credit side now. So on this capital account credit side to cash account. On which date? On 1st April 2009. Amount of rupees is 10,000. Okay. So anything is a no, about according to this capital account only one entry will be there. So now we close this capital account by equalizing the debit and credit. So here which side is more? Credit side is more, then debit side no one amount is there, so that's why we have to tally with the debit side. So by writing the here by, okay, to balance carried down on which date? On end of the month 30th April. So 10,000, 10,000. Capital account is tally. After tally this capital account, then next what we write? So this month closing balance is the next month opening balance. So here opposite will become now. So here debit will come, okay. Now we write the credit side on the next month. Okay, next month which date? On 1st May. By balance brought down, by balance brought down rupees 10,000. Next is purchases account. Debit, credit, date, particulars, JF number, amount, date, particulars, JF number, amount. Okay. So entry is what according to these purchases account data are to Mahavir account. So which account we will preparing now? Purchase account. So in that entry purchases account is debit side now. So on the debit side to Mahavir account, to Mahavir account amount is 1500. Okay. So anything is there regarding to these purchases? No, only one entry. Now close this purchases account. So here debit will be more. Now we have to write the by balance carried down is 1500. So total of this purchase account is 1500. Next is this month closing balance is next month opening balance. So here credit will become, the next month will come under the debit side. Okay, on 1st May to balance brought down is 1500. Next is sales account. Date, particulars, JF number, amount, date, particulars, JF number, amount. So regarding to sales is sold goods to Gupta, entry is what? Gupta account data to sales account. Here which account we are preparing now? Sales account. So Gupta account data to sales account. Sales account is credit side. That credit side by Gupta account. Amount of rupees is 650. So anything there relating to this sales is no. Okay. Now close this account on 38th April to balance carried down rupees 650. Okay, 650. This month closing balance is next month opening balance. So here debit side will come. Now credit side on 1st May by balance brought down rupees 650. Next is Mahavir account. Next is Mahavir account. Debit, credit, date, particulars, JF number, amount, date, particulars, JF number, amount. See here, bought goods from Mahavir. Entry is what? Purchases account data to Mahavir account. So Mahavir account is credit side now. To Mahavir account is credit side. Now purchases account data to Mahavir account. So on that credit side by purchases amount of rupees is 1500. The next is on 12th April Mahavir account data to cash account to discount received. For that transaction is what? Paid cash to Mahavir, discount allowed now. So here is a receiver, Mahavir is a receiver now. So for the transaction entry is what? Mahavir account data to cash account to discount received account. So Mahavir account is debit side. On the debit side to cash account, how much rupees? 990. Next to discount received, is 10 rupees. Okay, next anything is relating to this Mahavir account? No. Now close this account. Which side is more? Credit side is more, debit side is lesser. So we have to close this account now by writing the balance carried down. Which side we will write this balance carried down? Which side is less, then that side we write the balance carried down. So credit side is rupees 1500, debit side is 1000. So how much is balance remaining left to close this account is 500 now. So this 500 is what? To balance carried down at the end of the month. Okay, so this month closing balance is next month opening balance now. 1500. Okay, next month is and 1st May by balance brought down 1500. By balance brought down is 500. Okay, next is Gupta account. Next is Gupta account. Date, particulars, JF number, amount, date, particulars, JF number, amount. Okay, so is sold goods to Gupta. Entry is what? Gupta account data to sales account. So Gupta account is debit side. On the debit side of this account is to sales account. Amount is 650. The next is cash received from Gupta, discount allowed. For that entry is what? Cash account data, discount allowed account data to Gupta account. So Gupta account is credit side. So on 15th April, entry is what? Cash account data, discount allowed account data to Gupta account. So is by cash account, amount rupees is 625. And next is discount allowed. Okay, by discount allowed. Okay, so 25. Okay, so only one transaction is there. The transaction is sold, we receive total amount is cash. Okay, so close this account equal this. So no balance carried on because of both the debit and credit side getting equal now. So that's why there was no balance carried down. Okay, Next is furniture account. Debit, credit, date, particulars, JF number, amount, date, particulars, JF number, amount. So that furniture purchased. What is the entry? Furniture account data to cash account. Furniture account is debit side. So the debit side of this account is 28th April. Furniture account data to cash account. So on this debit side to cash account. Amount is 300. Okay. So close this account, only one entry is there. So 30th April by balance carried down is 300, 300, 300. So next is here balance carried down. So brought down is opposite side, debit side is on 1st May is to balance brought down is rupees 300. Okay. So like this, anyone have to interested, do the remaining problems or else I will explain in tomorrow's class. Okay. So then remaining accounts are, write down which accounts are you want to prepare is bank account, next is cash account, next is discount received account, next discount allowed account, drawings account, rent account, salary account, outstanding salary account. Okay. So in that cash account there are lot of transactions are there now relating to this cash account. So in that cash account, what is entry? One is capital, one is bank, next is relating to the purchases, next is cash received from some persons, cash paid to some persons, next is rent paid. Like this are there. So anyone have to interested, do the remaining problem. Okay. This is our today's class.